Shiite crisis to Leah Sharibu, from Borno to Boko Haram, human rights violations to other accusations. Roots TV World exclusive in search of the truth.
27th October. Rex Zuba FCT. 29th October. Place Karu.
What's the truth about the Shiite crisis? Who's really to blame? Do the accusations against the army hold water? You're watching Roots TV Nigeria, and in this special package, our team went out in search of the truth. Here is what they found.
Tension, fear can still be felt in the air 3 days after, as residents and business owners in Wuse district in the Federal Capital Territory witnessed a terrifying protest that occurred on Tuesday, October 30 by Shiite members of the Islamic movement in Nigeria, who have been demanding the release of their leader, Ibrahim el-Zakzaky. But the situation looks calm now as normalcy has since returned. However, there are concerns about the damage left behind by the protests, which in recent times has become violent.
Honestly, they leave people with fear in the town, you know. They leave people with fear in the town. And after that yesterday, what we saw yesterday, was a lot of casualty, because there's a lot of injured people that the people carry. They're going with them. So we don't know what happened to them. Some people, we don't know whether they are dead, because we saw that some people are even half dead.
Really, I was about to drive out. I just came out from a dental clinic. I was about to drive out. Fortunately enough, there was a man standing in front of me. He told me that these Shia people are coming, they are coming. So apparently when I just looked back, I saw the policemen, like they were all geared up. They were coming. When I looked up, I saw like almost 50 of them wearing red clothes. They were walking down, like all these olden modern day riot. They were walking down. So I just had to leave my car. I started running. I had to run back into the clinic.
Yeah. After your window was down.
Yeah, my window. I ran out of the car.
Yeah.
Because they were throwing stones all over. And the policemen were shooting fire, what's it called, this tear gas.
What do you have with in your hand?
This is a bullet shell, which I found in my car after the rally. That was after they pushed them all the way down. I came out and I saw 4 of these in my car. 4 of these in my car.
But your car wasn't hurt. You weren't hurt.
No. But apparently there were about 50 cars that they broke their windscreen, windshield, and everything.
Well, how do you feel now that you know this incident happened? Do you think it may re-happen soon?
Honestly, I have no idea. I'm even scared to come out of my house every day now, because you don't even know when they are coming or what plans they have.
This is Kubo, the spot of encounter between the security operatives and the el-Zakzaky followers of last Monday. But right now, the calmness has gradually returned to the area. And here are some eyewitnesses that will give us a first-hand information on what actually transpired that day and how they are faring today. You were here when the experience of the el-Zakzaky followers and the security operatives had encounter. Can you actually tell us what happened that day?
Yes, on that very Monday, I was there around that kind after 3 to 4. I heard a noise. People were saying there's a group of people coming for a protest. You understand? So I rushed to see what is going on, and I saw about 3 vehicles loaded with soldiers with 1 armored car. So they at the Kubo junction there, they park. So I never see the group that is coming for the protest. I said, let me enter bike. That I don't need anybody to tell me I want to see. So on my getting to the Karo Junction there, I saw a group of people coming. There was many. So I have fear because I meet them with a kind of soldier, police and the Mapo guiding them. So I said, okay, let me run and go to the Karo Bridge. Then I will see what is going to happen between them and the soldiers. The next thing I saw was, the gun. They started firing those people. Understand? They fire, they kill many people, they are killing people, they are taking their dead body away. And I was very annoyed for that kind of incident that Monday.
You've heard from the other young man that was around when the incident happened. Now let's see the car wash and really get his own side of the story, because he has been here and he has a first-hand information of exactly what took place at Kugbo on Monday between the security operatives and the Shiite members. Beatrice, we want to really get your opinion or your first-hand information about what actually happened here on Monday.
Okay. Are they here? Are they see people they look road? Then say share people they come from Yanya Road. So like play, we can't see people they gather too much. Now 3 people there front with the umbrella. Now they come front. Soldier they tell them make them go back. They not agree go back. Now they carry stone, the stone soldier. And from there, now soldier fire 3 people before the order go back. And my own son too, I know about it with this.
So since then, how has it been? How the situation? Is there any fear of them coming back? Or?
Apart from that day, no anything will happen again.
So how is business after that day?
The business there normally, nothing there to stop us again. We're there inside security from that time to yesterday.
Right now, let's feel the pulse of a food vendor in Kugbo who has the first-hand information and experience about what happened on that fateful Monday. Madam, sir? You were here on that fateful Monday when the incident happened between the security operatives and the El Zazaki faithfuls.
Yes, sir.
Give us your first-hand information.
When they are started, I mean, now coming to the market, I'm afraid of when they are started here, they will now start to shoot people. I'm having my goods in the hand. I now throw the good, start to run inside the bush. Running, I didn't know myself very that day. Say, all my fruit when I'm having, I throw it away in the bush. I now enter the bush. I now call my sister, say, I'm going no. See all those things is happening like this. I'm going back to Massacre when I'm staying. Because my goods when I have, I didn't sell it. And no money for me that day. That is why I trade it from here. That day reach in Maraba. One of my language man helped me on the way. When he see me, I'm starting there, I hold my hands down like this. He see me on the way, he now picking me there, say, where are you going? I say, I'm going to the Massacre. I didn't have anything in my hand here. The man now give me 500 naira there, that very day. I went to the Massacre. When I reach for house, my children asked me, say, Mommy, what is happening? I said, there is war there in Kubo side there. I didn't know how I find myself for there.
I was here when they started shooting. Just look at this place, this my container here. I don't know when I open it, run it into it. Run it inside this thing for me to be safe. Crying up and down, see everybody running escalator. We don't pray to have that. We don't pray for that country to come to us again. We don't want to experience it.
We are in the Karo Nyanya axis of the expressway that leads to the Central Business District and Wuse town of Abuja. This was the exact spot where the rally started that turned violent with the military. Just down the road there, you can actually see, if you move closer to this point, you can actually see the military checkpoint where the members were actually resisted. But that clash actually turned violent and lots of casualties were reported. And just after that, what happens after that? Activities were stalled. Yes, but today everywhere seems calm. As you can see, there's free flow of traffic. People are going about their normal businesses, and even our friends who weren't here the other day have found a place to stay and also relax.
This is not the first time in recent times the Islamic movement in Nigeria will be clashing with the Nigerian army and other security agents. There has been similar incidences during its numerous protests.
This is Zuba, Day Expressway. Some 20 minutes drive down to Abuja FCT and perhaps an hour drive down to Minna, the capital of Niger State. It was on this road that the Shiite members of the Islamic movement of Nigeria made their way to Abuja. But of course, they met a convoy of the military conveying missiles and ammunition to somewhere in Kaduna. That clash indeed turned violent and bloody. There were casualties. Down ahead of me, down behind me, you can see a military checkpoint, and of course we're not allowed to move the camera close there, even if we've spoken with the army spokesman. But as it is, this is the main express that leads to Abuja and the express that leads to Kaduna, Zuba, where the Shiite members usually come from. There is a big question to be answered. When will all of these violent clashes come to an end? The answer may be simple, and that will be until the leader of the Islamic movement of Nigeria, Ibrahim El-Zakzaky, is free. And that has been the demand of the members. And we hope that until that is done, clashes with Shiite members will come to an end. I am Itogi Mo Edet, Roots TV, Abuja.
The Shiite crisis is not the only matter in focus here. There are other contentious issues at play. We went out to speak to the army spokesperson, and here is what he has to say.
Nigerian army is suddenly finding itself on the line of fire. Shiite protests underway, army under the situation raised more questions than answers. From Shiite protests to issues of tackling terror, Nigerians want to know what the army has to say.
I don't see them as people who are not having weapons. I know that they have weapons whenever they are coming out, and I also know that they don't believe in the sanctity of any government, and they don't believe in the government. If you find out from people that tell you about them, they don't accept that the national anthem of Nigeria is theirs, because they stop their members. They don't believe in anything that is Nigeria. So people should understand the narrative, should know where they are coming from, and know what is about to happen. If we allow this group, it will be worse than Boko Haram.
The military is also facing insurgency in the northeast. Attempts to rescue captives and restore peace to the region is the impatient cry of every Nigerian.
If you recall, the federal government, they were able to negotiate and got the release of the Dapchi schoolgirls, and only Leah was left behind. Now, the military was not involved in that. It was the government that did it. Of course, you know that the military exists to support the government. The government feel that the best way to do a particular thing, we follow them suit and do it. The military is not. The military is under the government to enable government achieve what they set out to achieve.
4 years after the debut abduction of 270 schoolgirls in Chibok, Boko Haram is still a threat.
The Sambisa forest, for instance, is a forest that is 10 times the size of Lagos State. So when people are thinking about this, we talk about forest. What they normally do, they look at the forest in their village, the forest at the back of their house. That a forest that is as big as from here to International Conference Center is quite a big forest. And if that's the kind of forest, what is the military talking about? That they cannot occupy it. We can occupy a forest that is 60,000 square kilometers. Free movement, they can run into other countries, and we can pursue them. Then they come back after we are gone. So you don't see them and I say these are Boko Haram until they bring out their weapons. So in the kind of asymmetric warfare, we are fighting people that you don't know. They are the ones that know us as their enemies. We don't know them.
For the first time, the Nigerian military reveals answers to thought-provoking questions on Roots TV in search of the truth.
Thanks for watching Roots TV Nigeria. For more reports and news, log on to our website, www.rootstv.ng, or you can share your thoughts with us on our social media platforms. My name is Gloria Oji Emodi.
From Shiite crisis to Leah Sharibu from Borno to Boko Haram. Human rights violations to other accusations. Roots TV World exclusive in search of the truth.